Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome to Don's Modeling Desk. Tonight we're going to be working on issues 71 through 74 of R2D2. And the first thing we're going to be doing, looks like, is working on some more of the frame. So let me get my knife out. Should have had that out already, right? Alright. Let's get this open. See what we got in this pack. Gotta love these little blister packs, right? I hate these things. They do not want to open. There we go. Now we got it. So we've got two more pieces of framework. We've got three of the little connectors, and we've got some kind of little bracket here. So let's throw all this away. And we need to get out this piece from the last issue. And we're going to be adding on a ring connector like this. And I need a 4mm screw. There's my screwdriver. You'd think I'd be ready, right? So I believe this is what we need. And we'll just put that right into there. Just like all the other ones we've done. Next, we're going to be putting this piece on. And it goes with this little bump that way. Oh no, there's two bumps. Yeah, this little bump goes up. So it goes on just like that. So we lay that right on that little connector, and another 4mm screw. And there we go. And then the next part we're going to be doing is putting another little connector right here with another 4mm screw. I would cut away, you know, putting the screws in. Y'all seen all that, but these go in so fast that there's not really any point in cutting away. And the last thing we're going to be doing in this stage, well, no, we got some more stuff to do. But the next thing we're going to be doing is putting this piece on. And it goes on. Oh, we got to put a connector over here. Missed that part. Missed that part. So let's get a screw in here. Now we're going to put this part on there. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. Right on there like that. 2 4mm screws. And just like that, we have finished the first frame ring of R2D2's body. So there is the first frame ring for R2D2's body. Now, we're going to need the frame bracket from earlier. So let me pause and grab that and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Well, the next thing we're going to be doing is putting this into the frame. So we want to take this, we want to sit that on top of there, and as you can see, there's little pins that fit in those holes on each side. So then we're going to be taking these two brackets, one that we had from earlier, the one that we got in this issue, and we're going to be putting those on like that. I just knock it off. But as you can see, they sit there on those same pins, and you want them with the little squares facing out and the smooth side on the inside, like that. Then we're going to be putting 2 8mm screw. No. Yeah, 8mm countersunk screws on the bottom. So let me find the countersunk screws. There they are. We'll need 2 of those for each side. And hey, guess what? They're not wanting to stick to my screwdriver. Rub it on the magnet a little bit. Ah, non-magnetic screws. That'll make life a little more interesting. So we get to hold all this together and balance the screw on the screwdriver all at the same time. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. And it goes in just like that. So let me get the other 3 in, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And as you can see, we got the other 3 screws in, and this is going to be the bottom of R2D2. And that is it for that issue. Next, we got issue 72. So let me get that out. That's right here. You get that open and see what we got here. We got a speaker grill, one of those little fan openings on the front of R2. And we got some kind of little black plastic part. Not sure what that's for. We'll find out in a minute. Let's get this open. Nice looking little speaker grill there. And then the speaker. And I like the way it's silver, so that when you put it behind the grill, it won't show as much. I'm not sure where it goes, but so let's get all this thrown away. No more screws in there. And let's get Todd's website flipped over to the next stage. And we're going to need, I think, the part we built from the last issue. This part right here. And I'm going to take that off because it's just set on there. It's just going to be falling off. And the first thing we're going to be doing is the external vent, which is this. And if you'll notice, there's a little notch right there in the bottom of that hole. And somewhere on here, yeah, see that little arrow? I don't know if you can see it in the camera. There's a little arrow right there. That lines up with that notch like that. It's kind of hard to see. There you go. You can see it there. It's kind of hard to see that white in the camera. Okay, so the next thing we do is we put this speaker grill, and you'll notice, can you see it? There's a notch, a little tab right there. It's going to fit in this notch. It's going to fit like that. Then we need, and it falls out, a 2.3 millimeter black screw. I believe that's this one. I could be wrong though. It wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, it's going to have to be the longer one. It's going to have to be this one. So we need this. Get this back in here. Get the notch lined up. And then we put this screw right here in the middle. And there we go. The speaker grill's in, and on the front, you have the nice little vent. That's cool. Okay, the next thing we're going to be doing is putting the speaker in. We take the speaker and we put it in with the two wires up there in that flat part like that. See this flat part at the top here? Line that up with that. And the reason is, this is the cover. And see, it has a flat spot that will fit over the little bus bar there where the wires are connected. So we're going to sit that, get your wires right here in this little notch. See the little notch right there for the wires? Get the wires right in that little notch. They're not wanting to cooperate. Have to be bent down like that. And then get the wires right there in that little notch. See how the wires come through that little notch right there? I don't know how well you can see that. But they come through that. And then this sits right on there. And then we're going to put two 2.3 by 6 screws, the same screws. 2 of them. So we got that. Let's get those in real quick. One there. And then one on the other side. And there you go. There's your speaker. And as Todd notes in his website here, that's interesting placement for the speaker, because I really would have thought the speaker would be facing forward, you know, where you can hear it while R2's facing you, but I guess not. But that's the end of this issue. And then we'll be moving on to issue 73. So let me pause and I'll be right back with that issue. All right, I'm back, and this is issue 73. And where did I put my knife? I don't know, but I have others. Let's slice that one open. Huh. Find it when I get through recording. And this one, from looking at Todd's website, is interesting. We get 2 internal braces that we're going to be putting on, and we get 4 metal rods that we're going to be putting on, and they have threaded holes in both ends. We also get a lot of hardware. So let me get these cut open and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I got all those screws put away and we're ready to start now. Now, what we got to do is, you see these 2 holes right here? We're going to take this 2.3 by 8 screw, place it through the hole, take one of these threaded rods and just screw it down on the screw. Then we take another one of these screws we place it through this hole, or we drop it on a table somewhere. Place it through that hole. We take another run of these rods. And thread it right down in there. Then we take our screwdriver while holding the rod and tighten it up. There we go. So we got those two on. Looks like that. So the next thing we do is, if you'll notice right here on either side, right here and right here, are two more of those larger non-threaded holes. So we get two more of these screws out. We put one right there, screw the rod on, and then the other one goes right here, and you thread this rod on. Then, same as the other two, we take our screwdriver and tighten them down. This one I couldn't turn quite as far by hand, but we'll get it with the screwdriver. And there we go. We have the 4 support rods in place, and we're ready for the next step. Where will screw come from? Okay. The next step is these. We're going to take these and we want I'm not sure if there's a difference. So this side's not threaded. This side is. So I'm assuming we want the not threaded side because we're going to be putting them right here over these threaded holes. Like this. So 2.5 by 4. That was these. Or was that these? Yeah, that's these. These are too big. Let me make sure. Nope, it was the bigger ones. It is the bigger ones. So we need 4 of those. Huh, I got 4. All right. And these go on just like this, facing that way, right over these 2 holes. Just put it on, and the screw goes right in there, I think. I flipped it over. Make sure you get the non-threaded holes on the bottom. And then that screws right in there. We're not going to tighten this one because we want to be able to line up the second one. I can't even pick up the screw. So we get the second one in. We'll run it down tight and then we'll tighten the other one. All right, there we go. Now both of those are snugged up real good. And now we do this one. Let me get this one on. Same exact process as that one. And then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And full disclosure, I screwed up. You notice these are facing different ways? I put this one on backwards. It needs to be spun around 180 degrees like that one. I just looked up at Todd's website and was like, what? Wait, that doesn't look right. So let me pause. I'll fix this and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I got that bracket turned around and that framework is starting to take shape. Seem to be getting the framework for his body put together a lot faster than we did for his head. So now we're going to move on to issue 74. And let me get all that out and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So let me get this package cut open and we'll see what we got. So there's no screws in there. And we have a body panel. Let's get that cut open. Another side panel with the shoulder there. And we have some more of those connectors that hold the body panels together. We have another one of these wonderful little clamshells. It's not really a clamshell, it's two parts, but we have the shoulder part. We have a vent piece. And we have another vent piece. And throw this away. And in the instructions it says to fit this right here, these two hexagonal holes for these two pins. It goes right there, and that one actually kind of presses in place and stays. The one on the other side does not stay. But anyway, the next thing we're going to do, it says put these two pieces together, but they were already together, so we don't have to worry about that. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go, see these two little tabs? You're going to go into those two little slots there. Just like this, I think. Yeah, they just kind of press in there. That one's not wanting to go for some reason. This side is really not wanting to go, and I really don't want to break it. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. And it seems to be hanging for some reason. Don't see anything on there that should be stopping it. Yeah, it's not pressing in there at all. See how easily that one just right in there? Let me take a look at this, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So, what I ended up having to do was just sand this off a little bit. It must have had a little build up on it or something. It just would not go in, but I just hit it real lightly with the sanding stick, and it popped right in. So now we need to secure this with two 2mm by 4mm black screws. And I'm gonna say that's probably these. So let's just get those in. One there. And one right here. And there you go. Secure it in right there. You need to kind of make sure you get it flush on the edge, because that's going to be bumped up against another panel too. Okay. The next thing it says to do is put these two pieces together. But they're already together too, so there we go. I should have took those apart. There we go. It's another one of the little grills on R2. And this one goes with this wide part toward the bottom of R2. It'll only fit one way because the holes are angled. So you just set this in there into those 4 holes. And it fits right on there like that. And then we're going to secure it with 2.3 by 6mm screws right here. So let me get those out. Need 4 of those. And there we go. And those will go right here in these 4 holes. Just like that. Let me get the other 3 in, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. We got that panel on with those 4 screws. And next, we're going to align the 3 panel connectors with these 3 posts right here. See those 3 posts? The 3 panel connectors will go on those. And let me see here. Which way do these go? This. See that little arrow right there on the end? That's going to point away from the panel. So it's going to go on like that. So we need 2.3 by 6mm flanged screws. That'll be these, and we need 3 of them. So put one in right here. like so. So let me get the other two in, and then I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. We have those three on. And the next thing we're going to do is take our body panel that we already have, and as you'll notice, there's three posts right here. So we're going to take these three connectors, we're going to sit right down on those three posts, and you'll have to pay attention to the alignment as you're putting the screws in. So let me get those three screws in, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got those brackets done, and we now have the back half of R2D2's body, and that is the end of this issue. So to recap, we built a big chunk of the frame, and we finished up half of R2's body. So we're getting there. His body seems to be going together, so far anyway, faster than what his head did, which still isn't finished. But that's it for this issue. Thank you for stopping by. Like and subscribe if you want. Come check us out on the Hobby Time Modeler stream every Friday night. I'm usually on there on Friday night. They also have a stream on Sundays, Sunday afternoons that I usually am not able to make, but they have one. A good bunch of guys. And we have a Wednesday night building the Bandai Perfect Grade Millennium Falcon stream. I'm on there. So check us out, Hobby Time Modelers. Like and subscribe this video if you want. Thank you for stopping by Don's Modeling Desk, and I'll see you again. Have a good one.